song on this. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever it is for you, my friends, welcome. We're locked in, bro. It's time for the Ronin Radio. I'm excited for today's show. I have no idea. I've been traveling the last 3 days, so we gotta lock the fuck back in. The Mokies are alive, bro. We're gonna be talking about that today. We have Pussy Wars in Ronin. It shouldn't really be Pussy Wars, but yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna talk about it. I'll see it on the timeline. Fableborn is around the corner. And we have Cambria Season 3 around the corner too. So lots of exciting stuff happening. But of course, we're just gonna catch up, man. We're gonna get back together. We're gonna chill. Live from Manila. I'm about to show you around. Show you what's happening on this side. Psych, bitch. We are not in Manila, but the show is live from Manila, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in, share this stream around so we can get this going. We are locked the fuck in. I'm here with my boy Stark today, and we'll update you on some news that has happened here at the Ronin Radio. And yeah, man, strap in, bro. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna listen to a few more tunes. I'm gonna bring them in, and then we're gonna go live, bro. So what up though? What up? What's good, Jonathan? What's good, Raw Potato? Ghosty in the building. My boy Itwanine is in the chat too, bro. Shout out to you, man. Let's get it going. GM Ragnar.
sun comes shining through, where the sun comes shining through, where the sun comes shining through, where the sun comes shining through. The make those rainbows in my mind. Well, I think of you sometimes, where the sun comes shining through, 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 where the sun comes shining through. Those rainbows in my mind. Well, I think of you sometimes, where the sun comes shining through, 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 where the sun comes shining. Ay, qué rico se ve eso, te ves como travieso, quiero probar tu beso. Ay, qué rico se ve eso, te ves como travieso, quiero probar tu beso. Ay, qué rico se ve eso, te ves como travieso, quiero probar tu beso. Ay, qué rico se ve eso, te ves como travieso, quiero probar tu beso. Travieso, 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 travieso. Ay, qué rico se ve eso, te ves como travieso, quiero probar tu beso. Ay, qué rico se ve eso, te ves como travieso, quiero probar tu beso. Ay, qué rico se ve eso, te ves como travieso. Quiero probar tu beso. Qué rico se ve eso. Te ves como
Jeez, yo,
travieso.
shout out to the Latin
Quiero
Uni, bro. This
probar
song
tu
has got me.
beso. Travieso, 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 se ve eso, te ves como travieso, quiero probar tu beso. Qué rico se ve eso, te ves como travieso, quiero probar tu beso. Qué rico se ve eso, te ves como travieso, quiero probar tu beso. Qué rico se ve eso, te ves como travieso, quiero probar tu beso. Travieso, 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 travieso. Qué rico se ve eso, te ves como travieso, quiero probar tu beso. Qué rico se ve eso, te ves como travieso, quiero probar tu beso. Se ve eso, te ves como travieso, quiero probar tu beso. Ay, qué rico se ve eso, te ves como travieso, quiero probar tu beso. Ay, qué rico se ve eso, te ves como travieso, quiero probar tu beso. Ay, qué rico se ve eso, te ves como travieso, quiero probar tu beso. Se ve eso, te ves como travieso, quiero probar tu beso. Qué rico se ve eso, te ves como travieso, quiero probar tu beso.
Yo, we're just waiting for the boys to pull up, bro. Little delay on here. I'm playing some music for you guys. Once we're all locked in, we're gonna start the show. Make sure you're reposting this, get it around. And I think we'll be starting in about 5 minutes or so. So hold on, enjoy the tunes. We are gonna be live real soon. Oh yeah. Yo, we're about that time, bro. Yo, listen. I'm all the way locked in. I'm catching up on what's been happening in Manila, bro. I lied. We're not live from Manila. Look, I'm live from the fucking studio, my office in the US right now. Yeah, sad times, bro. I'll let you know about the stuff. Let you know why I'm not in Manila. But I'm getting updates that the Ronin booths in YGG's Play Summit is where it's at. And we knew that. We knew it was going to be that way, bro. Ronin is the gaming center, bro. Ronin is at the heart of gaming in this industry. And you're seeing that on the ground. So shout out everyone that's there. Yeah, I lied. We are not live from Manila, but we are live with some fucking good music right now. We're just going to give it a few more minutes. Make sure everyone pulls through. Mr. Thiban will be in the building as well. We got some news to update you on that. But yeah, man, we're going to get you all the latest and greatest. I'm going to try out Grand Arena for the first time live on a show today. We're going to talk about Fableborn 2. Yeah, there's a lot to do, bro. There's lots to do. So stick around, repost the stream, keep me on the side, whatever you do, whilst playing your games, whilst setting up, whilst training your Mokies, whatever it is that you're doing today. Ronin Radio should accompany you through that task. So, yeah, sounds good. We're going live in a moment. All right. I just thought I'd come on here and be like, hello, look, I am here. The show is happening. We're just vibing out. Okay? Sounds good. Bring those songs back, bro. Yo, I'm sorry, but this mix is nuts. He's a top shot, a hot tip, a real life. When it gets a hustle on a grind over time, on anywhere that this girl never ever play, never would I try the instincts talk, but me skills move like a feather. Me play rock, but me love game, even better deal with life. Let me carry in a vendetta, Shami, Marine, but like we on top now, mash up the place, and now we're not stop now. Stepping at the streets and every girl top girl, no crime money but a real top shop girl, pretty little thing, every man more drop girl, pretty little thing, every girl want flop girl, check IG, you wanna know where me shop girl, Danny Curry, red like we on top, no, mash up the place, we're not stop, no. Top shot the hot stuff, a real life, when it gets a hustle on a grind over time, on anyone that. Yo! Boom to the ground, drop down. Shiny my reap on a red light zone. I'm on the if when me wine it round. Sexy and round like English pound. Everything dep on repeat and hold it real sweet and deal with it neat and everything dep on repeat and me bring the heat and sound off the streets 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 and we're not stop no. We're not stop no. We're not stop no. We're not stop no. All right, yo, it's time, bro. It's time, bro. I'm gonna laugh about it. I'm gonna bring him up. Steven cannot believe we've been just vibing to music for 30 minutes, bro. He can't believe it, bro. Listen to the tunes, man. Yo. But it's enough of that. It's enough of that. Turn it off. DJ. Whoa, whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time, bro. Let's run this show. Let's run this show. We here. I haven't been here for the last few days. Like I said, I've been traveling. So to update you guys on everything that's happening right now, like I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it without my brothers, man. I need them on stage. We got some news to update you as well. You may have seen a post last week. Mr. Theban, bro. He's out here living the dream job life. So we'll let you guys know what that looks like for us. We had to cancel the show for the first time in maybe over a year on Tuesday due to travel. I was trying to milk it. That I was coming to YGG's YPS. We got a few.
No one was buying it. No one was buying it.
Yeah, look, his mic's not even connected. He tried a little thing. He tried a little thing, bro. He did. But we're not. We didn't fucking go. We didn't go. But without further ado, let's get this show fucking started, bro. Bring the boys.
Hello?
Bring the boys on. Bring them on. Let's do it. Let's get it together. Yo.
Hello? You hear me?
I don't know, for some reason, Theban, that mic is not working. I think maybe you have.
You hear me?
I hear you just fine. I think
Yeah,
Gila.
it's fucking
It's
Gila,
not
bro.
there.
He's actually
Also,
so
one
dumb.
big
like,
issue
Gila is
today.
actually
Steven,
so
Steven,
dumb, bro.
This is how you can. This is how, guys. This is how you can tell how cold it is in Theban's room
Nah,
right now.
there's
Can
no
you
way.
can you pick up
It's
your
me?
can you pick up your coffee mug?
Yeah.
Just look at the fucking steam coming off it. It's fucking 0 degrees in that bitch. Oh, look, this is France. Look at this. This is France. Do you see any steam? No, that's Canada up there. This way, that way. Canada.
There's not a chance that I can't hear any of you fuckers right now, and you actually are.
Oh, shut up! Fuck!
No. You just spill your espresso. Wait. Nah. Nah. You bear with us 1 second. We're having an espresso issue. I'm having audio issues too, so like worse than spilling espresso.
All right, guys. I don't know
what.
what's going on with Gila, but this guy is like, he's got to put on the right headset on. He ain't putting on the right sound on. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe Stark just got cooked. Bro was showing us his drink and just spilled it everywhere. And then he saw it, and then he was like, and then he started screaming after he saw what happened. I don't think it sunk in. Oh, poor Stark, man. Poor Stark. Check the input on your StreamYard. Your mic doesn't work either.
No, it does. I got these Bluetooth headphones. It wasn't connected. We locked in. What the fuck did Stark do?
Dude, you didn't see? He spilled his coffee.
I
He
thought
had his
spilled it on his
coffee.
lap.
He had his coffee out like this to show if it's like steaming like mine is, right? And then he fucking dropped it while trying to put it down. His mic is muted.
I put it on the edge of my desk because I was trying to point at Theban this way, so I wasn't looking at what I was doing. I put it on the edge of the desk, and it just tipped onto my mallet. My balls are burnt.
That's what I thought happened. Hey, well, welcome to the show, bro. Good morning. That's a wake-up call. That's probably more effective than drinking the espresso.
Woo! Let's fucking go!
He's still all the way locked in. Wait. It didn't go on anything else? People are saying, I hope it didn't go on the Pokemon cards. Like, it didn't go on the computer. Like,
No, it just went on my desk. It just went bang and 90-degree capsize onto me.
Now the bottom of your chair will match the back of your chair.
Yeah, I need a new chair. That's just This shows you how many hours I've been grinding on this computer.
Yeah, he's been putting in the work. He's been putting in the work for real. That's a grinder's chair right there.
Yeah.
Talk about grinding stock, yo. I feel like you are the one that has been locked in the most this week and grinding.
Yes.
What have you been grinding, bro? What's been happening?
Hyperliquid and Grand Arena.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's been
that's-
shorting and longing Bitcoin every day of the week.
Yeah.
Facts.
Sometimes,
Farming
it's-
every side.
yeah. Sometimes
He's been bouncing around. Look. Yep, I see you. You get those bottoms, you buy. You get those tops, you start shorting. You just can't make your mind up, really.
This
A lot of
volatility-
volume today, though.
This volatility is amazing when you're a scalp trader.
Yeah. I mean, this is the 15-minute, right? So this thing has been moving. Let's see what I know. Okay, internet. Can you fucking load a 5-minute chart or what? What are we doing? I guess not. Well,
Look at the hour, the pre-market hour was
Stark got wrecked.
stock got wrecked, bro.
It's like, I was talking with him on a call yesterday, and like his internet just went out every now and then, and wouldn't have Wi-Fi, and then he'll come back. He's like, "Oh yeah, my Wi-Fi just disappeared."
and then my headset disconnects and it's like fucking hell.
Damn.
I need a new setup, lads. So
Well, I actually broke my Wi-Fi yesterday. So first day back in the US, and I was like, you know what? The one thing I'm gonna do, which I planned to do when I came out here, was this PC next to me is using wireless connection right now. It's not hooked to an Ethernet cable. So here was me trying to hook Ethernet cables up in this house. And in the UK, you have these like screw the cables that actually plugs the fiber octave.
Yeah.
What is it? Fiber? You know what I'm talking about?
fiber optic.
Optic,
Hell,
not
Mike.
octave. Yeah. And like you screw it to connect it, right? So
Yeah.
I thought it was the same here. So I was trying to screw it, and I was like, damn, it doesn't really look like you screw this thing. So then I tried to pull it, and then it wouldn't come off. And I was like, well, you know, they've kind of painted over it, so it might just be stuck. So I really pulled it, and I broke the main source to where the internet comes into the house. So I spent all day yesterday.
How
trying to
much did
figure
they
out-
charge you for that?
Do you want it in RON or do you want it in dollars?
I don't think we have enough time to say how many digits that's going to be. So
Yeah, no, it was $150, 170.
yeah, I was about to say
140.
180. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's not too bad, I guess, if it's the
Just
Tell us
arriving.
how much
and then
that is in
necessary.
RON.
yeah.
In RON right
600
now,
RON.
there's
600
it's probably
RON.
like 1 million RON. Fucking hell.
It's 25 cents. You'd multiply it by 4. It's quick maths.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't have been able to do that mental math, but it is what it is. I can't sign into my X account right now either because I need my SMS text and they don't want to send me shit. So like, we're getting there, lads. It's day 2. I'm getting there, but I'm glad to be back here. This setup is much better. I got locked the fuck in. We are locking in on Mokies, bro. I haven't touched any of my Mokies. I'm here in
Okay.
Grand Arena.
I like how there's free training and it's not the first thing you did when I know you haven't seen your fiance in months, but you should have still ran and done Moki
Yeah,
first.
bro was locked in that bedroom.
Who's locked in? No, yo. The thing is, like, Stark's been locking in on Sophie Rain, so I
He's
hope he
telling
gets
us-
5 million.
hey, it's I finally found the way to get to my 5 million impressions because people doing it for a month or 2, I can't be that dedicated. And now I just found a thing where every time I post I'm married under one of her thirst posts, I get like 10 to 50K views.
The wholesome route, right? The wholesome route.
Yeah. You spent four years grinding Twitter in the space, and then you just do 2 or 3 I'm married posts, and they're your most visible posts ever.
You gotta throw in some. No, my wife is looking. You know.
Yeah, add some variation. Otherwise, people are gonna think you're a bot there. Like,
No,
I
my
get
wife
some
is
variation.
looking.
It is what it is. But no, I wish you luck on that venture. But you know, you're polluting my timeline. Not that it wasn't already polluted in many ways. Anyway,
Hey, if you're commenting on it, you're polluting your own timeline. If you just don't interact with it, it'll be removed. by liking it or interacting with me, you're just guaranteeing that you're gonna get
The
cooked by
fact,
Sophie
no,
Ray.
I would show right now on the screen, but the fact that Jiho's commented on your
Yeah,
comment saying
it
stop.
shows. I'm telling you, it's working. But then,
Yeah.
if Jiho's comments on it, how do you think that's gonna boost my views? I'm gonna get 100K on that one.
Let's go. Let's go. No, I mean it definitely works. I mean, I commented on a random video of like this creepy doll in like a Japanese hospital. And all I said was like, oh, that machine is like the caption of the original post was like, this machine is something. And I put, no, this machine is cursed. And like, you're talking like it does better than every single post I've fucking made this entire year. And I'm like, okay, wow, this is how you farm. So I do get it. I get it. I understand. I empathize with you. But so I'm here in Grand Arena, bro. I got no training on any of these guys. They're all resting. Like, we have this one page that was shared in the radio Discord that is your key to Grand Arena. I don't know if you've been using this. Is this the main resource? Like,
I think
we should direct people.
I think you should just look at the wiki after, start training your Mokies, put them on a 2-hour timer, and then we can, because it's stressing me out. You're just like wasting perfectly good. No. Okay, so there's a bulk training link. It's train.grandarena.gg/bulk-training. I've sent it in the private chat.
I can just
click on that. You can click on that.
Bulk training.
Perfecto. Okay. Also, so I think I think just to get things rolling, you should just take the box on the top left there. Top left of this thingy. Boom. Now go stat, speed, duration, quick, intensity, standard. Hit scheduled bulk training. No. Don't spend money.
Oh, these are money. These snacks
are
money.
If you select all three, you're spending $8 a roll. So if you had picked it for all of those, you're spending $100. Boom, gone in gems.
Let's not do that. Okay.
Yeah. So
get them going.
Plus, there's no confirm button. So boom. Okay, they're going. Perfect. Now we can go. You can close this window. You can go to matches. Matches tab.
Yeah.
Let's just watch a game. Let's get people.
Hell yeah.
You've got your Mokies. Try to scroll through those matches to see. My Mokies. Try to just find one with your shadow. I can see one. The fifth one down. Click on it.
I don't want to actually watch this off screen before we start. I don't want to watch it all.
Wow. Oh, my Katana Moki's in there.
Yeah, I saw it down the bottom. Here we go. We'll watch this one instead. I like this how on the browser it downloads
Make sure the sound's on because I remember for last time.
They didn't put the katana, bro. What the fuck?
Sound on?
Oh.
Okay, yeah, sound on. Cool. So,
look at that.
Have you spectated any games before, Gila, or not?
Yeah.
So we've got three types of victory here. You've got the military victory or domination victory, which is
these
look at the
here.
lanterns. There's how many remaining lives in the per team.
Oh my god, we're gonna lose.
Yeah, the blue team.
You know what the game needs? It needs some music that you can like toggle on or off. It's actually lacking music.
Yeah,
so
just sounds right now.
The other way to win is with gachas, which is
we got bodied.
Yeah, you got absolutely bodied. Let's queue up. So go back, close that, go back, pick another match. Oh wait, yeah.
You see the stats too.
We could have. Let's look at the stats first. Go back to that game and just look at the stats.
Reveal stats now.
So your Moki is absolute dog shit. Much like my 1 of 1. That her record is 1-4.
Is it bad?
1-4. Yeah, the max points I've seen won is 800 or 850 for a win, and you won 150 for a loss. So
Jesus. Well,
okay. Let's go.
Did
pick another one.
Any good in any matches? Did it win? I've only seen it lose twice. So.
Okay,
third one to a real good start.
So now you've identified the domination victory. Is it military or domination?
Military.
Okay, so now you see the guy, the Moki 519 at the bottom of your screen, sitting on the ward, and to get a ward victory, or I've never seen a victory like that, so I don't know what the name is. But you have to get that one-eyed creature in your corresponding colors cage at the left of your screen.
That's the tug of war.
Yeah, the tug of war. And the Moki 432, is it 4320, 482?
We won economic victory?
No,
No,
it's
hurry up, hurry
anyone. No, blue team wins.
Yes, economic victory.
Okay,
That's
so
all my Loki seems to do, bro. I'm kind of annoyed at him. How do I
leave the
talk to him?
screen. Don't leave the screen yet, because for the economic victory, you see the yellow stars filling up at the top. For people who haven't
Yeah.
noticed, those are the
Gacha
gacha balls that are being picked up. There's still one at the top left there in that thing. There's two at the bottom that Kila is showing to, and they're just running and doing that. Lastly, as you can see below the word economic victory, there's a Mookie with a 6-pack. That's a buff Mookie. To the left of economic and to the right of victory, there's those pink shrines that you see there. Any Mookie can go there, and then it summons a buff Mookie. So he becomes, and so once you're a buff Mookie, you can beat up other Mookies. Otherwise, you're just bumping into each other. But when you're a buff Mookie, you can kill the other Mookies. But you can't pick up gacha balls, and you can't ride the wart. So you're just like a bodyer, basically. And
You're a warrior.
You're a warrior fighting for freedom. And yeah. That's about it.
Those are 3 types of victories. Actually, to be fair, like now seeing this gameplay, like I visually, it's great. Right, this is achieved what it was intended to be. But yeah, I think music would help.
As soon as you watch a few games, you can totally see how this can get people hooked on spectating. Because right now, if it's your Mookie, anybody in chat who has a Mookie, you know what we're talking about here. You're just like you're just watching your Mookie, you're watching its teammates, you're swearing at your Mookie, you're like, fuck, why are you jumping like a fucking retard? You know?
yeah.
But think about it later when there's going to be cards involved and betting or whatnot, people will be involved, like will feel attached to whatever Mookie's playing too. So it's going to be a good spectator sport.
Yeah, you're gonna build up some real fondness for these Mokies, bro. Like this is why we were saying you need to get Moki, even just one, right? Like one, and then training it, and like you could go through a whole, I don't know, relationship building arc with it. I actually want to watch the debut game, the first game.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Shadow Moki.
Let's do it. So, now that we've showed everybody what they're looking at, it's ideal.
There it is. Let's go. Yeah, the first game of his life, he was just a gadgetable guy. Like he just goes for economic victory. Over and over. And also, like, why? Yeah, he's very inefficient with his jumps.
I think red team is ahead because, well, we'll see. Red team is looking like it's pulling ahead already.
Why is he doing?
Yeah. I'm betting on red team. So I'm telling you why. Because the 3 Mokies on the blue team are doing different things. The shadow Moki is just faffing about. And then his teammates is trying to ride the wart, and the other ones get grabbing gacha balls. Jesus, this is hard to comment. There's so much things going on.
Nah, my Moki's on smoke right now, and they got 1 life
left.
Okay,
they need to kill more. So Moki 7786. Watch the buff Moki on the blue team. He needs to find a red Moki. He needs to go block one of them. Look at him. He's gonna uppercut.
What is my Moki doing?
Uppercut. Get him. No. Why is he avoiding? Get him. Oh, you win.
Why is my Moki's retarded, bro? My Moki's retarded. Look.
Blue team won because the ward 8. Oh wait, you have to kill one when there's 0.
Bro,
so one more kill.
0 lives means that it's 0 lives until
next
you lose.
Next death. So the 2.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, red team won. Red team won.
No, there's still 1 more. No, it's final
bro.
1.
Oh right, the blue still had 1 life.
No. We're watching this back.
Next to die.
Oh no! Look at the uppercut at the bottom left there. Boom!
7, 6,
No. Look at
this. That shadow Moki was. Your shadow Moki was shameful there, Gilla.
Bro, like I'm gonna turn the sound off, but just watch when it gets towards the end. My Moki goes this side to return a gachable and stays there for the rest of the game, and he can't figure it out. Like why? What? Why? Why
they do
is
that
he
sometimes.
like this?
Look, he's panicking. It's because he's crumbling under the pressure. You know, the game is it's crunch time.
Wait, what?
Like there's so many options here. Could have got this gachable.
I would love to be able to pause replays, but they'll add features little by little.
Pausing a replay would be.
Oh, you got a gacha ball from at the bottom side though. That was good.
Yeah, no,
we was on a roll here too, which is really good.
We were on a roll, and then he just turned stupid. Look, I think this is the last good thing he does, and now we turn brain dead. He's like, oh, there's none here. Let me get this rolling one. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Dodges everything. Okay. Thinks he's on the red team.
So here, look at 706.
Oh, he can't go. Oh my god, he doesn't know.
But
he
look how
can't
long
go
he
through
stays
that
here, bro.
path.
He stays here for the rest of the game.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my god,
This
that's
is-
painful.
This is like when Gila's winning in Pokemon and he just butchers the game.
fucking.
It's exactly
What
the same
is
thing,
this?
bro.
This
Oh
imagine
my
being able
God.
to have like an LLM chat with your Moki right now mid game. Be like, yo,
Yeah.
bro, just go the other way.
This reminds me of when you evolved the wrong Pokemon, or you pushed up the wrong Pokemon that you can't evolve, and then you lose.
Oh.
That's right.
Yeah. That's happening.
Let's
every time.
watch.
So-
Let's watch a game from Teardrop. My 1-of-1 Moki. So I'll show you how you can do that. You can go here, all Mokis,
But-
and you
Mokis?
type in Teardrop. Teardrop.
By the
in
way,
one word.
as of right now, I don't feel like
No.
the one-of-ones or any of the other things have
No,
any like special bonuses, eh?
Why can't you find a game? I'll link you the match ID in our private chat. You can click on that. and-
yeah.
Right, Stark? Like none
What's
of
that,
these
sorry?
like higher
No,
end Mokis
my-
have anything.
It's because yeah, I don't know. It's my Moki's a 1-of-1 with very good stats, very good roll, and it's 1-4. This is its only victory. Look at her. So she's a 1-of-1 and she's glowing. You can see the aura around it. And look at her. She just bonk, just can't stop her. Look at the efficiency behind those gacha ball catching.
farming.
Look, boom, boom, one, two, one tapping everything, carrying like
Hey.
while the other ones are just running around doing fuck all.
Is
Look
this
at
the only
that.
game you've won?
Yes, but every game she does this, and then the teammates lose. They're so bad. Look, she's just fucking nailing it. Boom, unbothered, moisturized in her lane, chilling.
And wins.
Boom, victory.
Well played. Good job. And that's the only win that he's had. But to be
Yeah,
fair, yeah, like if you look at the team, 7 deposits. There was no well, there's 4 elims
But
on
so
your side
you
as well.
see, you see here, you can tell at the very start of a game if the team is, because it's more about team balance than about your individual Mokis. Can you go back down to the stats, please? Just scroll down a bit. So you see, we could rewatch the game if you want after, but the red team had two Mokis on gachas and one as a buff Moki with 4 eliminations. So I found that's what. Well, obviously, Teardrop is she's actually not a center. I changed her to striker. You see, she's striker there, but center was her original thing. I paid the $10 to change her thingy.
Yeah.
So, but you see, so you have 2 people on gachas and you have one on in buff mode to stop them from winning the ward, and you need one buff Moki to disrupt their gacha balling and to jump on them if they get close with the ward.
Yeah, that's
But the thing is, sometimes you'll have one buff Moki, one on gacha, and one on the ward, and you're trying to get 3 victories at once, and you can't get it. I found that you need your team. The game starts well if your team is going for 2 types of victories. So you either have one on the ward and 2 buffs, or 1 buff, 1 gacha, and then if he changes into a buff after a certain point, then you have 2 buff to guard the ward and to because the buffs are like the defenders, right? They're blocking. They're stopping them from getting their gachas every time they're jumping up, because the last balls are at the bottom, right? So they're having to jump all the way up, and they're getting fucking tackled left, right, and center. And they're protecting their guy on the ward. They can bump the other buff Mokis out of the way, or they can kill the Mokis.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I think even before we saw any gameplay, like I was thinking, if anything, I want to have like speed and dexterity. Like, what are the relevancy of the other stats? So if you have high defense, like, are they going to be more inclined to go and get the buff Moki? Like, do these directly implement their decision making, or is these just straight stats? Like, strength to me is like, okay, well, what does that actually do?
Well, that now we can go. Now that we've watched a few games, you can open up that wiki you were looking at, and we can read through it. See?
Ties in together nicely, doesn't it? Let's go classes.
Trevor, can you put dark out mode, please? Top right, please. Thank you.
Save your eyes.
Zoom in like 50% at least, please. More.
That's fine.
No, people are on their phones. This is very small. Perfect.
Okay.
Can you turn off the chat for a bit while we look at all these things so the numbers don't get blocked out? Pretty please. Okay, perfect. So this we can scroll through quickly. These are the base stats for your Mokis. We'll look at it after what that means, because you saw some Mokis there with 200 on a bunch of stats, right? But this is the base stats, and then 800 is added. 800 stats, either 200, 200, 400, or 200 on 4 different. So that's a generalist with 200 on 4 of your 5 stats, or you can have a specialist with 401 and 200 in secondary stats. So as you can see, the 1/1s and the shadow or spirit are pretty close in base stats. Then you've got gold. Then rainbow is half the base stats of a shadow, and then common. But you can see on the leaderboard, there's still some commons there, so it's not a huge determining factor for now. And you can totally see a common or a rainbow or a gold that's been trained very efficiently in a few weeks be just as dominant as a shadow or a spirit. Now go down. We can start looking at the stats. Speed is basically a speed. It's what it is. It's speed, whether you're riding the wart, whether you're a buff Moki, whether you're grabbing the gotcha balls. Your Moki is just faster at jumping, at moving, and that's why it's the stat that I told you to level up without thinking. It's a good one on every Moki. Dexterity, which my Moki, my 1/1 has 500 of, is movement speed while you're holding a gacha ball.
That's why I'd be collecting them gacha balls.
So,
okay, that makes sense.
So as soon as it picks up a gacha ball, it speeds the fuck up and it's harder to catch. Strength, movement speed, but only when you're in buff form. So this is for when Mokis have high strength. I think they naturally must go to turn into buff Mokis. And so that's why sometimes you have games where it feels like either 3 buff Mokis and they're not doing anything, or 2 or something like that. But it's important, because that means if you've got high strength, if you've got higher strength than a Moki has dexterity, you can catch up with it easier. It's carrying a catcher ball, but if you've got higher strength than it has dexterity, you can catch up with it because you're faster. And taking your natural speed into account too. Defense is the stat that you want.
Affects wart riding speed.
Yeah, and buff transformation time. So you saw how those pink portals I showed you. If you've got high defense, the speed at which, because I think it takes 2 or 3 or 4 seconds, it cuts down that thing. So good for everything but the gacha ball grabbing, basically. And then fortitude, which I think is a underrated stat. It affects your respawn time. I don't know if you noticed, but whenever Mokis died, eggs popped up at the top, and then took a while to crack open. Higher fortitude means faster respawn time. And it takes not as long to deposit the gachas, the balls.
So my shadow is speed, dexterity, and fortitude, and that is why the economic seems to be the thing that he always goes for.
I mean, there's a couple of things here too. Like, so there's like 3 main ones, right? There's dexterity, there's strength, and defense, right? They're kind of like a triangle, you know?
Yeah.
Because like you need strength to be able to beat defense, right? Because only the buff form can stop the wart riders, right?
Yeah.
And then you need dexterity so that you're like running away from the strength guys, right?
Yeah.
And then the defense is really good, because if you're not in buff form, your defense beats all the dexterity guys, because they're gonna like just go straight to deposit the wart, and then they're just gonna win. Speed and fortitude are the only 2 things that are like for all the Mokis.
Yeah.
Right. But one thing about fortitude is that it affects your respawn time, but the gacha ball deposit is only done by ball depositors, which mostly is the dexterity, right?
Yeah.
So there's like a little bit of like
Yeah.
overlapping, like that there.
And fortitude is maybe less good if you don't have dexterity.
Yeah, I think fortitude might be like one of the worst stats in my opinion. Yeah. I think. Yeah, or like harder to use.
Yeah, unless you've got the 2 other stats, like my 1/1 has very high fortitude, dexterity, and speed, so it makes it perfect. But if you have a bad stats, but again, now I think it's a good time to go back to the Grand Arena website. We can look at the stats. Look, so here, scroll, if you can zoom in a bit for the hard of seeing. So you see in the thing, there's the yellow and the blue as the colors. The blue are your base stats. So here you've got, if you add in all the base stats, because you've got a shadow Moki, it's, what was it?
400.
No, I forgot what it was, but yeah.
It's supposed to be more for shadow. You're supposed to get 275, but I've got 200.
No. Base stat, not class stat. So it's 54
Ah.
plus 49 plus 76 plus. Can you scroll down?
61.
61 plus 35 speed. So you've got 275, and then I think one of ones have 325. So, and then the
The
class
class is anchor.
class is anchor. So click on the little edit thing next to anchor, and then you can see here. You can, as long as you don't hit review, it doesn't. So you can see here, you can change the classes. So you've got specialist, generalist. You see how the specialist each time they put 400 into something. So for either speed or something. And then that costs 10 RON. It's about 50 RON. 1,000 gems is 50 RON. So it's $30 to change the class of your Moki, not 10.
I think this thing should be a sprinter.
Well, wait. Now let's go back and look at your stats again.
Like, oh, if you look at the base, okay, dexterity is one of the highest.
So it's got
fortitude is
high. Yeah. Speed is low. It's got high strength, dexterity, and fortitude. I don't think strength and what does strength do again? I don't think strength and fortitude go well together.
Yeah. Strength.
I don't know.
Is,
Also, you have to realize your training.
Yeah.
A high roll on the training can get you 4.5, I think, points. So if you train diligently for the next month, you can reorchestrate the strength of your the thing of your Moki. So that's why I think there's a world in which just maybe making all your Mokis, I don't know, maybe making them what do you call it, more balanced in stats. Balancing out the stats might be the way to go until you know what the meta is in season 1.
Yeah, I'm just piling on speed on everything, but I don't even know if that's right because like I don't know if the speed changes depending on if you're like in buff form or you're holding
speed is at all times.
At all times. Okay.
Yeah. So speed is a good one. Speed you can't go wrong with speed basically.
Good.
But strength makes you faster whilst you're buff, and then dexterity makes you faster when you have a gacha ball in hand.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know
defensive
how
speed.
like what it chooses. Like for example, even if you have like max strength, right? Does a Moki decide that it wants to go for the buff form, or does it like try to do the other stuff anyway?
I think it goes for because I've only seen every game Teardrop goes for gacha balls. She's just bouncing around grabbing gacha balls. I haven't seen her in buff form yet.
And what's her main stat?
Well, we can go look at her stat if you want.
Yeah, let's see it.
I don't know. Can you search?
Yeah.
Go to leaderboards. Go to leaderboards.
Leaderboards. You up there?
Yeah,
Hila, you're butthole
Teardrop.
rich, man. Nice. You got 10,500 buttholes.
No, she must have won her game today because she was ranked 7,000 earlier. Now look at her stats. She has 97 dexterity.
Okay, that's a
So
lot.
97, 94 dexterity, 65 fortitude, and 51 speed. So I'm leveling up the speed. I'm leveling up speed for now.
Okay.
Bro, you should go as a sprinter. Why are you going for striker?
No. Striker, because you want to boost the best stat. Scroll down. If I level up her speed nonstop with high dexterity, no one can catch up with her when she's holding.
Okay, yeah, you're leveling up the speed.
Nobody. I mean, maybe you've got some Mokis that have rolled 100 dexterity out of their one.
Yo, I got a 24-hour lock-in going right now on my shadow.
How come you just didn't have time to do 8?
Yeah, because I was gonna be asleep, so I was like, this is inefficient. Let me go 24 hours.
What's your shadow? Wait, what's your ID?
891.
Oh yeah, the one of one that isn't a one of one. Okay, wait, your stats are booty, bro. What the fuck?
They're balanced on 4 different places.
Yeah, they are balanced. To be fair, nice 69 fortitude.
So wait. So the base stat versus the class stat. What does the class stat do then?
The class is from
this. It just adds it on. That's why you've got that's why normal Mokis are just beating one of ones at the moment because the base stat is so overwhelming compared to the base base stat.
Yeah.
You know, whether you have 242 or 222, it's not a huge difference if you're slightly luckier or smarter.
Okay. So the training stat is like, what are you doing? Someone's
The training stat adds onto it. They're just separate. they're just indicated differently. I wonder. Surely in the future you can pay to reset some training or re-put points in something else. Surely in the
Yeah,
future you'll be able to
yeah,
sink in some cash
So
into
the
the
base
game.
stat you cannot adjust it in any way.
No.
No.
Interesting.
This is
Yeah.
the number 1 Moki right now. And
Let's
is
watch
his
some of
face
its
on stat.
games. Let's see if it's a lucky boy or if it's just a god.
Yeah, let's
Bro,
see the game.
Its stats are like
You know, you don't
visibly
you don't need to click on that to see it. Go. It's not even trained, by the way. It hasn't done a single training session. Go back to the stats. You just look at. Stop clicking on the arrow. It's 233 minus 200. What's that, Gilla? 33. And then it's 225 minus 200. What's that, Gilla?
Fuck you.
unless it has comma something, then you know it's done some training. But it's got comma 00 on everything, so it hasn't done a single training, and it's rank 1.
Let's see.
Well,
Why?
it must be cooking.
Okay, bye. Say bye.
Bye bye.
Ah,
Look at that rainbow monkey just chilling. Boom.
Oh, the Moki in the towel looks hilarious.
It's like shit. I didn't get it ready in time.
Also, this Moki has no speed stats, by the way. Zero
Yeah.
speed stats.
Just slowly chipping around. So maybe speed isn't that important, huh?
Maybe, yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Like the team could have just hidden like genius capabilities within certain Mokis.
No.
Alright,
that
let's see
defeats whole
let's see the
purpose.
stats. Let's see the review of the stats. Let me see. Go up to the bottom.
It deposited 6 times, 0 elims, and that's it, man. Didn't ride water. Ooh.
So wait, was that the rank 1 Moki right now? That one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, go check the other games. Let's see what else.
yeah. I don't know. Like, it must have just won the most games. Like,
Yes, that's how you get rank 1, Gilla. It's the only.
no,
You
but like
get-
I'm saying, luckily, like it's not like there's actually.
Oh, I didn't hear you say luckily. I thought you just said this must mean it won the most games. I was like, yes. Actually, I think the top 20 right now are all 5-0. It's just that it performed better than the other 19. I throw 20 out there. It's a random number.
Yeah.
Yesterday, there was 80 or so Mokis that were 3-0.
Nice. How many games a day is there?
4.
Yeah. That's a nice amount, I suppose. There are some games starting soon. I don't know when they go live, but if we
It
catch them
depends.
during the
There's
show,
about 4 games a minute, I think. I did the math the other day. But they don't all. I don't know when they're generated. You know, I don't know if it's on the hour, if it's every minute they're doing 4, or if they're just processing them all in a batch every hour, or every 6 hours, and they're doing a quarter of the games. I
Yeah.
know that there was Mokis with 4 going on 5 wins when some 5 games when some only had 3. So there's a bit of a. But don't worry too much. Like at the end of the season, every Moki will have done the same amount of games.
Yeah. Live on Twitch
Dude,
offline
I'm just
right
pissed that my Moki doesn't have its katana, bro.
Yeah.
Where the
Oh, when
fuck's
it's
the
running
weapon
around.
at?
Yeah. They keep everything else, but yeah.
Alright.
Item. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe that gets adjusted. I feel like that's a big step though, because it's like art based. That might be tough. You might not have that katana for a while.
Bro,
Let's
don't
see
the
if we
one-on-ones have
recognize
their
them.
weapons and shit?
Yeah. Yeah. Only Stark's teardrop carries her leak around. Oh, look, one of the one-on-ones is 36. Star fluff. That shit's beautiful. Starting soon. Well, can we get like put a time here or something? You know, give us a countdown. Like when it says starting soon.
All of that will be added in time, I'm guessing. Star Fluff, can you go back to rank 38?
Yeah, I know,
36.
you
Why
just
the fuck is that one so good and mine is so shit?
Speed and dexterity, bro. It's cooking.
Higher speed.
You went
is
for
the higher
strength,
speed, I mean.
like an
I didn't go
asshole.
for strength. I went for speed, dexterity, and fortitude. I have exactly the same role, practically.
No. Actually, yeah, you are a striker. Okay, I lied.
Jesus Christ, this guy's started playing Grand Arena 20 minutes ago, and he's gonna tell me what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm locked in. I'm locked again. Shadow Bruce is hacking,
Oh
bro.
wait,
Like, what?
I think I saw my Moki. Go down a bit. It's my beret Moki. No, go. There. 55 is my Moki. Let's watch it. Woohoo!
You didn't even
Oh,
know.
let's
You
go.
didn't even know he was this
That's
rank.
the most French Moki I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no.
why I got it.
No.
It was on the.
No.
This is a floor Moki, by the way. Look at it.
Ooh,
Let's see what this thing does.
Second. Oh shit! I'm so bad.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but the French are going to make an economic victory out of it.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it is. It is.
He's delivering the baguettes.
Baguette delivery system. Let's
The
fucking
fact,
go.
the fact that it has a beret and a bow tie, bro.
Yeah,
Combo.
shout out to Sean, by the way. Sean's the one who saw it on the floor months ago, and he was just like, "Start, this is your Mookie, buy it right now."
Yeah, facts. Big shout out to Sean, bro. He's been putting in groundwork on in the communities and stuff, man.
Wait, my Mookie's so dumb. It
Hello,
went
there's
even though
nothing
there was.
there. It's empty.
Yeah, it was
empty there
empty.
too.
You picked up the last one. You know there's nothing
There you
there.
go. You got the
dumb
last
fuck.
one.
Come on, come on.
Oh, wait, he dropped it?
Got
okay.
bonked.
Oh.
Got bonked there.
Oh, you won military victory? Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a fight of the pink-haired Mokies, bro. Two of them were going up against each other. Pink hair
Huh?
versus pink
Yes,
hair.
MVP.
How did you get MVP, bro?
Because I did 6 fucking deposits. It gets
Even
you
But
though
points.
they won because of the.
Military? Yeah, like what?
Yeah, well, that's how you get more points. That's how. That's otherwise every
Look at
winning
it.
Loki would get the same amount. So no, you get.
Look at this fucking thing, bro. All right, you're in the top 100 with one of your Mokies, man. Congratulations.
Let's
Ian.
go.
If
I
you
need to
notice
start
your
training
Moki
it
here, let us
more.
know in the chat. Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, we're taking.
I swear I
Mookie-
recognize this Moki, bro, but I don't know if you... I've seen that before. Someone significant. Is there any of mine in there? Ed, when you see any of yours in here?
Oh
Like this
no.
one?
I checked. None of mine are in there. Nothing.
Where can you just go to? You can just go to my Mokies, right, and say their rank. No, it doesn't. That would be helpful.
Nah, none of mine are in there.
Mm.
On one of my training for my Moki, I procced the max and I got two speed stat on the locked in. That's a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
actually.
after time,
That's a lot.
yeah, these stats are gonna go crazy. But like, is there a max? Right, you hit like a max point. What would be the max stat? Because this bar seems to be like out of 1,000. Because I have like a Moki with 437.
I don't know what the max stats are, but I'm guessing they're very high because Hantao was posting. Hantao was saying something about how many gems you'd need to train your Moki for a year. So I'm guessing it's very high.
Maybe they raised the cap, bro. But like based on that last image, like this image, sorry, like it's got to be 1,000. Okay, load. It's got to be 1,000, bro. Like 250, pretty much is a quarter of the way. So this full bar is 1,000. It's got to be. God, this Moki sucks, by the way.
No, so that's 224 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's nowhere. I don't know.
Yeah, bro.
That's close. You're right. It's just the marks that are there mean nothing. They're not 200 or 250. So.
Yeah. Well, that is the lowdown on Brand Arena as of right now. If you're in the preseason, you've got a Moki, then you should be locked in. I'm going to lock in because I've got some gems to spend too, but I don't know if I'm going to spend them. Really and truly. I might change some classes here and there, stuff like that. But that's probably about it. But if you haven't checked it out, there it is. That's actually really refreshing. I'm glad that the product's here now because I hadn't seen it and we waited a whole another week. I was bitching and moaning last week, but I'm glad that it is here. It looks like it's doing well at the YGG event as well, right? Like people gathering around watching it on a screen. So ending Moki madness, I would expect the demand to rise a little bit more as we get towards season 1. But I think that's where a lot of our time is being spent right now across those who are present and here in the Ronin ecosystem right now. Everybody has a Moki. I feel like if you stayed the course this year and you didn't pick up a Moki, like, what the fuck? That doesn't really make any sense. So onwards and upwards for that. Thank you, Stark, for being our expert in this field.
You're very much welcome.
What else has been going on, bro?
I'll be honest. I went in. I hadn't watched a single game until 2 days ago. I've just figured I'd learn as we went.
On the fly.
You know?
On the
So
fly.
all of this I learned 2 days ago. You can all, as you see, that's about the gist of it. And you can just watch and enjoy your Mokis go and set timers. The optimal thing to train them with, just as a last word, is so you can only do 2 types of the same training in a row. So there's a 2-hour training, an 8-hour training, and a 24-hour training. So you do optimal thing is 228, 228, 228 over and over, and then you just see like obviously if you've just done 1, 2, and then you're gonna go to bed, you just do 8, and then you do you skip one of the 2s, and then and that's about it. And you don't spend any. I would not suggest spending any gems. The gems, different upgrades cost 50, 100, and 150 gems. So totaling up, or 200, sorry. So total up is 350 gems, which is a third of 50 RON. So that's about $4 or $5 per Moki per 2-hour session. Unless you're fucking Coco Bear, avoid doing that for now. Save your gems. Your gems. You can use your gems to buy packs later. You can redeem those, trade the cards, roll some.
I'm gonna save the season.
Like
I'm excited for the packs, bro. I've all the full arts, the illustration rares, and
yeah. I wonder how it's all gonna like fit in, right? The cards and the abilities. Like,
yeah.
How that's gonna be, because right now you're just trading your monkeys. That's only like a small part of everything.
I wonder how they're gonna. Right? I wonder how they're gonna incorporate, because obviously there's people winning champion slots of the top 100 of this preseason. Then do the artists just run and start making cards for them, or are they pre-generated and then they put in depending on the Moki stats?
Oh, they just put the PFP in, I would imagine.
No, I don't think.
I don't think so.
No, I think the cards are personalized, especially the full arts and the stuff like that.
Well, the full arts I thought were one-on-ones. Maybe we can find out some more at some point, but I don't know. Talking about finding out some more, next Tuesday show, we have Cam Punya from Fableborn, so we will find out a lot more to do with the game's launch coming up in December. There actually is a website that has, it's not a website, it's an article that is titled Everything You Need to Know About Fableborn, so we might take a brief look at that in a moment's time. But yo, let's have a real conversation, ladies and gentlemen. We got to update you, right?
Go ahead.
Eben.
Yeah.
What has been occurring in your life as of recent?
Not much, man. You know, we just chilling. Nah. On the real though, I just got a new full-time job. It's not in Web3, guys. I know some of you thought it might have been in Web3. It's not in Web3. I'm gonna be doing something IRL, but it's pretty big because like, is the makings of something really great, right? I just can't speak too much on it at the moment, but like, yeah, I can see where it can head, and it's got a lot of potential. It doesn't mean that I'm stepping away from Web3. I'm still gonna be here. I'm still gonna be like active. I'm gonna spend most of my time online anyway. So, you know, maybe you might see me less on the show, but I'm still gonna try to make it whenever I can, and I'm probably gonna have different backgrounds next time because I will be traveling quite a bit over the next years and so on. So
finally, I say probably, but finally gonna get a brand new mic and setup, bro. Like, yo,
actually, my mic might get worse because I wouldn't be able to carry around like equipment. So
no, you can just order it.
The microphone is tiny. Look at this.
I'm gonna start using a laptop mic.
Oh god,
it just sounded like shit. Yeah, but I was gonna make an official post about it. I think we still will from the account at some point. But I thought this is like one of the most bearish posts I could make right now.
Yeah,
like
probably not.
The bear market will begin on this post.
When I said, people were like, "Are you leaving us? Are you leaving us?" No, it's like, I'm not. Don't worry, I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
It's just like
I'm just going to
grab. Shift.
I'm just gonna go grab some milk and I'll be right back, guys.
I thought he meant that for real, like he's gonna go get some milk, but nah, it's sunk in.
Yeah. You got it. Yeah. That's what he's doing. But no, genuinely, it's a weird one because like mixed emotion, like sad about the fact that we'll see less, but also like really fucking happy for the doors that are opening for you. So just so all the fans of the show that are here right now, like you guys that are locked in at this point of the year, especially with this market, especially with events going on and all that stuff, if your attention is here now, I consider you definitely a loyal fan. But to let you guys know the real situation on what's happening, and to congratulate Theban as well publicly to say that he's moving moving. It's got motion, right? You're gonna see it, bro. He was gonna have motion. It might take him stepping aside from Web3 in some aspects, not generally, but to go and get that motion happening. But we are very proud of what you're about to get
I
into.
mean, I will say it's a life-changing opportunity for sure, especially because of like the potential of it. So I'm excited, man. Yeah.
Yeah. The next announcement we will do next week on the show is where I will bring to you guys my contract with McDonald's.
Application.
Full time, yeah, full time, fucking McGriddle maker. But no. McGriddle's slap, by the way. But
I don't even
actually,
know what a McGriddle is. Is it
it's
in,
half
like,
a dance
McRib?
move. No. It's like a breakfast sandwich, but it's pancake for the bun.
Okay.
It's like you eat this, you get diabetes.
Lovely.
Gotcha.
Yes.
You're making me
No, but
hungry.
yeah, I'm hungry too, bro. I shouldn't have said that. I'm actually really hungry now. But we got other stuff to talk about. Let's shift over. I know a lot of people are probably saying like, why are you guys not YGG? What's going on? Like, we're just not.
Yeah.
I think that's all I'm going to say on it. I could have a rant. I could probably burn a bridge, but that's all we're going to say. We're just not, right? And it actually hasn't lined up with our IRL situations. Well, now it is what it is. Glad that a lot of people are able to get out to the event. It looks like it's bullish. There's a lot of movement happening there. So glad that the Ronin products are being shown and the booth looks popping. Shout out to everyone that's helped make that happen. And my designated eyes and ears on the ground hopefully shall be rare. What I hear and see may be disturbing, but we'll probably bring him on for a show when he gets back home after his venture. But like I said, Tuesday next week we're gonna have Campania, so I'll hold fire on all the Fable One stuff. Just to say right now that guilds are a thing. If you want to find some stuff out about guilds, there is a Medium article that states everything you need to know about guilds in Fable One. It looks very, very interesting. The guild currency system and being able to like wager get allocation based on the performance of your guild is a different approach as well. Like, I do like what I'm seeing here, so we'll have more conversations on that next week, and we'll find more out about Power itself, the company, the ecosystem of it, the token itself. So go give this a read and get yourself prepared for next week's
Do you
show.
think one of the games, is gonna save Web3 gaming? Let's
think
open
one of the
up that
games-
conversation, man. Let's talk about it.
So, you know what? This is really, 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 really tough. I'm honestly a fork in the road of like my content in this space, because like the more I sit with it, the more I think about it, the more I talk with normal people who aren't in this industry and like attempt the convincing of why this industry is absolutely necessary and why it is the future and why it's going to happen. Albeit that's where my stance still is. It really is fucking difficult. It's very, very, very difficult. And a lot of time you seem to attach yourself to the conversation of digital ownership, and that's the value factor. But that is essentially all of the gaming companies in traditional gaming industries like saying, let me just remove some of my revenue, right? And let's make less money. I don't think that's going to happen, right? So it's going to be very tough for this industry to actually make its way into mainstream and then dominate as the norm for gaming. Like, I really see how much of an uphill battle that is. Do I think one single game will be able to take that battle on? I genuinely don't. Like, I really don't. I think we have to get to a point where there's a cohort of good experiences across genres that actually capture multiple gamers, right, at different points and from different backgrounds over a period of time. Like, I don't think it's going to be game comes out, game is great, game changes the industry. Like, I genuinely don't think that's viable, which is why I'm here on Ronin, right? Because if that's going to happen, the situation that I think success comes from, where a multitude of games exists and an environment exists, the cross-platform interaction between those things exists and is beneficial for the user, like that's going to be what needs to exist for a while, and people will have to interact with that for a while to actually think, you know what, this is better than normal gaming, right? I think that will happen in Ronin. So, you know, as much as these are fucking shit times, like straight up, it's been dog shit this year. It fucking sucked, and it's got to the point where I'm almost struggling for enthusiasm in the space. And from me, that's a big thing, because I'm enthusiastic about a fucking rock, mate, if I need to be, you know. So, but I'm definitely have gotten to that point, and I think I have been at that point for the last month and a half. It's been tough. But I think if a congregation of the right components to have this industry be a success is going to happen, it's going to happen in an environment like Ronin. But this year has definitely been tough. So no, I don't think one game will change it. I think Fableborn is probably the best game performance-wise that could disguise itself within a pool of normal Web 2 mobile games at the top of like all app stores, right? Like I think it's a better game than like the number one mobile game on iOS right now or on Google Play. Like could someone tell me what that game is? Because I think,
do not. My phone is not even here for me to check.
I think Stark's on the job.
What am I looking
Let me
at?
see. The number one mobile game on Google Play or iOS right now.
Top charts.
Yeah.
Categories. Beauty.
GT. Yeah.
Where's I can't even see gaming.
I just guess by download numbers.
No, but there's a category.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a leaderboard too. It's not even giving me shit. Roblox, that's not on the mobile. Damn, they're pushing tons of Roblox stories on the news back in the UK as well. We need to protect the children. It's like the main narrative. Either way, what I'm saying is Fableborn will compete at the top of any of those charts as a mobile game because it is a quality game. Like the gameplay is really, really, really fucking good. Like when it comes out, I'm actually going to be playing that game. Like as a game that you would want to sit and play and stream and have engagement and have some fucking dopamine. Fableborn is at the top of the list. I think Wild Forest is making a resurgence on that as well. They did the PvE. I'm not going to say it's the best thing since sliced bread, but it's in terms of an actual game product, it's really, really good. And when you go to venues, I'm sure right now at the YPS venue, Wild Forest is probably one of those games that people will turn up to a booth and actually start playing. So I think those two are like at the top of my list for that. Actually, MMO feels good in the early phases. It's not a released product yet, and I don't think we're close to that, but it has the potential to be in that category too. And then Moki Grand Arena is like its own. It's in a category of its own, and I think that could spark a new form of gamer category, right? Gamer cross / Web3 degenerate gambler person. I don't know what we're gonna end up calling them, but I think that will happen. Trevor, you're so bullish on Planet X. I've seen the gameplay as a mobile game. Yeah, great. I just don't know how I feel about mobile shooters. I know like Call of Duty Mobile is massively downloaded.
Every time I hear Trevor and game, it just reminds me of fucking Tokyo Beast, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I could ever think about is Tokyo Beast.
The
like,
most.
Yeah.
No, so, yeah. I was gonna say the most played. I think it's 600 million people play PUBG Mobile in India. So there's a lot of demand for shooters on mobile.
Tokyo Beast was a good game, but it just gives me PTSD for what the space is with like these fucking games and shit. Like honestly, man, I'll be honest with you. You know, you got your chance to go on your rant, Gila, and you know your tangent about gaming and everything, and I'm gonna sum it up real quick here. Okay.
Yeah, this is what he can do now because he's not here all the time, so he's gonna be able to say, drop a bomb, and bounce, bro. We're gonna have to clean it up. You ready? You ready for this? Bro? You ready?
No. What I want to say is that because we're so passionate about the industry and like what we care about, we're the last ones to see the cracks
Mhm.
You know what I mean? We refuse to see the cracks, right? And I think the cracks are very apparent and like what it means and everything. This whole industry, especially gaming, needs an entire makeover. You know, I think we
Mhm.
talked about this before about like what Ronin actually stands for and stuff like that, and like how Sky Mavis and Axie first came to be, and how it got so popular. Web3 gaming needs something like that too. We either need to like completely ignore the idea of like crypto and all this exchange stuff and try to like inflate numbers for no reason. Like we need to either ignore it and like try to focus on just the game aspects and then just make it like kind of invisible and not really try to give too much attention to it, right? Or we just gotta make games that are entirely dedicated only for crypto users, essentially, you know?
Mhm.
Because those
Yeah.
are the only two paths that I can actually see that have like chances of success. Because crypto users, what they actually are, they're not like, oh, I'm a here believing for the future of like what of this technology. It's more like degenerate gamblers.
It's so true. It's so true. The statement as well is not wanting to see the cracks. Like it's that's apparent, bro. For the last few years, it's like I don't want to see the cracks because it's gonna make it harder for me to be here and pursue the things I'm pursuing. Like, right,
Yeah.
100%. I think you're right. Gaming, it needs to be good enough to just be a normal fucking gaming company that revenues in normal gaming company ways.
Yeah, but
Otherwise, that
also
shit's gonna
with
fail.
like the crypto like technology in the background working on its
Yeah,
own, and then people
abstracted. Yeah.
realize that like, oh, this is actually improving my way of life,
Mhm.
right? So I'm gonna keep using the product instead of being like, oh, look, guys, we're gonna improve everybody's life, but it's not ready yet. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah,
ready soon. So come in and buy this
yeah.
because whatever, like that's the bullshit that we gotta get rid of. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole like let's talk about Hydro for example, right? What the fuck was the point of having like a comic book series for what? Like what are we investing into actually? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
Well,
the
the narrative
game, are
was
we
the
investing into the
IP.
game or yeah, like it's like for like for me it's just it doesn't make sense, you know? We throw money at things that just never made any sense. I'm a fucking what is it called?
Corporate.
I'm guilty of it as
Yeah.
well. You know what I mean? Like I was just blinded by all the optimism around it, whereas like now it's like, okay, let's just take it for what it is because that's actually gonna move our fucking industry forward, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we want to do the whole like speculation game, then we shouldn't be paying money to teams. We should be paying money to influencers, right? So if we're paying money to teams and to build stuff, then let's go the right path. If we want to do the whole speculation stuff, then let's get the influencers. Let's pay those guys instead of paying teams. And then let's
Mhm.
just pump the fuck out of things and see if that brings more attention to your projects. That's kind of like what crypto is at the end of the day,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Today's crypto, yeah. What it's gonna be 5, 10 years from now, we don't really know. But yeah,
Yeah.
so
I
those are
think
the
the
things that
mission's
people don't
always.
notice. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the mission's always been clear. It's just actually the produce has not been possible. Like it just hasn't happened because the more I go on this merry-go-round, bro, like we just need getting like games that are fucking good. The gaming industry is alive. People are willing to spend money on games because they understand the trade-off. You give me a good game, I have fun. We're good. Thanks. Here's my money. Take my money. Right? Like, and it's almost as if I mean, I was definitely under the guise and was like drinking the Kool-Aid of it on how like a game with crypto has these pathways to being successful and making this much money, and this is how much volume is going to flow in, and all the people that are here now can make this, etc. Like you can end up drinking that Kool-Aid, but at the end of the day, if the company behind the game is not revenue, like if they're not revenuing like a normal gaming company, how are they going to survive? And the answer we got was that 90% of them aren't, and they're gonna at least get a check before they die, right? And that's kind of the Kool-Aid aftermath, right? You're supplementing this, and like I'm at the point now where making content in this space, bro, is so like it I feel toxic trying to do it, not being just like straight up like this actually doesn't make sense, right? Like unless this game is fucking I'll fuck with this game. Like it's gonna be very difficult for me to be pushing.
I mean, you just kind of
Or-
have to ask yourself what games actually need crypto components, you know? And like you look at a game and you're like, okay, well, this doesn't need crypto components, and why are you here? Right?
Yeah.
I think once you ask that question and then you realize that okay, this game actually doesn't need crypto components, you already know they're there to farm you. Period.
Yeah.
Don't even
Is
like
it
think
like the
twice.
chicken and the egg thing where it's like, okay, I think games need crypto when they get to this scale where there's like an ecosystem of people that have things that matter in that game, right?
No,
Like,
I don't.
No,
I
no.
don't think so. I highly doubt it. Like I think, for example, look at Axie. Axie was a perfect example of a game that utilized crypto amazingly well.
Mhm.
Right? Like you couldn't find two of the same Axies ever. Right? Like and there was breeding and all that stuff, and then trading with one another. It was perfect. Some of these games, it's like look, the best example of a game is TMA, right?
Mhm.
I was asked to invest in their round early on, like for their token. God bless, I didn't. Thank God I didn't. Like, but my reasoning why I didn't invest into them is because I was like, what the fuck do you need crypto for your game? You know,
Yeah.
you're like this like 4v4, shooter game where every game it's like the same characters. There's no need for a new character. There's no like differentiator in stats, right? There's no pay to win mechanics. So what do you need crypto for?
Yeah.
You know? Right? It's like, so automatically I was like, I'm not gonna do it. And look what happened now. They don't even have like a product market fit. They can't even launch a token, but they took money from everyone, and they're not even gonna return the money probably because they're like, well, there was only a chance we were gonna deliver
Yeah.
a token or whatever it is, right?
Sure.
So it's like this is what I mean, and that's how I've been able to tell like whether I think a game in this space is bullshit or not is whether like, does this game actually need crypto to function?
Yeah. So what do you think like ticks that off the sheet as needing crypto? Is it like to add proprietary natures to the game? Does the tokenization have to be a part of the game's expansion? Because to like Axie used crypto in a way that was like, for this game to be accessible to more people, crypto needs to be used.
Any game, first of all, that has a marketplace can use crypto. Not all games have marketplaces, right? So any game where you're exchanging with other players through buying and selling of goods can use crypto, because then you have that economy.
Yeah, and that's why everyone's racing to build the MMO.
Yeah, the MMO. We'll see. People even in the Web 2 world haven't been able to dethrone World of Warcraft, so it's going to be but to be fair, that can be taken either way. That can be seen as, well, if Web 2 hasn't done it, then what are we even trying? But maybe there's an off chance that because it's maybe the only hope somebody has of dethroning the reigning MMOs is to innovate, because the no innovation path is not the copy pasting and changing one or two things is not working to dethrone Blizzard. So maybe somebody needs to maybe that's the way. Who knows?
Yeah. Like basically what you're saying is maybe the differentiator is the tokenization.
Maybe crypto is the thing that makes it so that people are like, okay, fuck it. I'm going to try a different MMO after spending 25 years no-lifing this shit.
Yeah, but maybe like I know this is very niche and specific to that environment and person anyway, but like somebody that has spent so much time on an MMO in the past, like imagine if there was like, I don't want to say the word grant, but like a carrot for those types of people.
No, that's not like monetary carrot.
Yeah.
No, that's not how you get people who have like they're emotionally attached to their games, to their characters more than you can ever. You can't pay someone. It's like asking
True,
someone to.
bro.
It's like
I saw a
paying someone
Netflix
to leave their
series.
loving wife. You know, it's
Yeah,
you
I
gotta.
literally I saw, and I don't know why I'm laughing at this. Is actually like really emotional and sad and like heartfelt and wholesome and shit. But like, there was a Netflix show about like these parents discovered that their child who was like had a degenerate disease. I'm not like memeing on the degenerate side, genuinely, and he passed away. But
Degenerative, it's called, not degenerate disease.
okay, sorry, yeah.
Otherwise, he's just. Otherwise,
Let
he's
me
just a
try to
crypto
not
trader.
be insensitive, right?
Fuck's sake.
Essentially, he spent his like best, most fun years of his life like playing World of Warcraft, and then eventually he passed away, and his parents didn't know that he had this life online, right? And
wow.
after he passed away, like he had thousands and thousands of messages coming to like his home, and they discovered that he was this whole other person in a different world, and they actually made like a movie or a series of
Wow.
that kid's life.
Is that on
basically.
Netflix? Is that on Netflix?
It's on
Oh,
Netflix, bro. Yeah.
I actually heard about that when it happened. I didn't know there was a Netflix.
Oh.
thing
Yeah,
now.
my mom showed it to me. She was like, "It's crazy that people really live in these games," and I was
Yeah.
like, "Well,
I mean, Gila to mom was like, "Mom, that's me." That happened to me.
I swear,
Mom.
I swear I have friends, Mom. I swear I talk to real people every day, Mom.
yeah, yeah." Well, I don't
The
think my
only
mother
show
doubts
where
my
the guests are
social
constantly
capabilities.
roasting
where
the
the guests
fuck
are
out of the
constantly
host.
roasting the host.
Yeah, I think we're close to shutting down operations. That's yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, just as a note, did you know that Stark is married? Thank you, Trevor, for the comment. As you mentioned, being World of Warcraft being like leaving a loved one.
Indeed.
Nah, man.
Yeah,
World
no,
of
so-
Warcraft is literally the fucking devil, bro. Don't even start with that shit. That shit almost ruined my life, and I only played it for like less than 2 months. Like,
Yeah.
I've never played it, and it's probably a good thing.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. It will literally ruin your life, bro.
What about games I'm
many,
gonna play?
I wonder how many greats we have lost to World of Warcraft. Like, they could have probably gone on to fucking cure cancer, and not instead they're like in Kalthazar or whatever the fucking shit that they're doing, you know, slaying wyverns.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why my version of World of Warcraft was Ark Survival Evolved. It's like a dinosaur survival game, and I played it for 4 months, and I played an average. I looked at my Steam numbers after the 4 months when I severed the link. An average of 14 hours a day, and I had a job, so I don't know how I was able to manage that. That just meant probably
he was sleeping on the job. That's what he was doing.
That probably meant 24-hour weekends or 36-hour sessions I've done.
That's disgusting.
So that's part of it's part of the reasons why I'm so I don't know what it looks like exactly, but it's the thing that excites me the most about the Moki IP, and it's the fact that everybody's got a 25-second attention span, and on top of that, it's not healthy to be playing these games. Like you can't like, even the MMOs I'm less bullish on, because you're requiring in a time where everyone has got 25 seconds to give you, and you're fighting with Netflix, you're fighting with YouTube for people's attention. You're not just fighting with World of Warcraft, you're fighting against Netflix and everything, and TikTok. For a crypto MMO to succeed, it has to be more desirable than TikTok, and they've got that shit on lock. So that's why I don't know where it'll develop, and I don't know what exactly way they're going, but that's why I like it, because it's like people don't have the time to play. If you can just 2 clicks every 2 hours, and then we see there, and then from time to time, when you've got time on the weekend, you can watch your Moki's games, you know, and you don't have to be no-lifing this thing. So I'm excited about that aspect. I don't know. It's it's not very tangible yet, but it's just that aspect of not requiring the player, which is counterintuitive. It's like, let's make a game where the player doesn't play.
Yeah, I mean, it's game for an AI, right? Like, I think there's two sides of the extreme that will perform really well, and like one side is like the removal of the player and being necessary, but you still interact with the game itself, and that's part of the game is your interaction with it. Because that, like you said, just you explained, right, in this day and age and in this environment that we live in, like the attention span is so short, timeshare is so difficult, having a life on top of all the other things that you already do and spend your time on is very difficult, and you have to compete with it as a crypto company, project, whatever, coming into the space. So that's one side of the extreme that I think will do well for sure. The other side of the extreme is that, like, oh, you actually have to know life this thing, but it's weighted. So the more time that you put in, it actually does have an output that's more beneficial to you. And I think people are going to sit two sides of that polarities. I would prefer to be on the other side where it doesn't require much of my time and my attention can be satisfied. Dopamine, thank you for 25, 30 seconds. And then I can spend time luxuriously if I want to, when I want to. Whereas I think a lot of people may be sitting there thinking, you know what, I want a game that I can just play full time, no life it, and it actually like make me money and be almost like an employment, right? That's like one of the still dream visions, I think, from the early
You're
days
right.
that still exists.
You're right. That's where, as it's an excellent counterpoint to what I was saying, because that's where maybe that will succeed too, because it's going to be one or the other, right? It's going to be either you don't require any time from your players. It's like almost a casual type of gameplay. Or not casual, but there's just extreme freedom in the time that you dedicate to playing it, so it's either that 5 minutes every day to do that 24-hour training session, and then at the weekend with your kids you can catch up with your, you can put the games on the TV, catch up with your things, so your kids are watching, you can say, oh, that's Daddy's Mookie, and then you're just like out here spending $1,000 on cards betting on the Mookies and saying, oh, I'm doing a super wholesome activity with my kids. Oh, there goes your college fund, Jimmy.
Yeah. You kind of sound like binary assets right now, but I don't think the college fund would disappear. I think there's enough fun there for it. So we'll be okay. Shout out to binary, man. For real, I definitely see those paths opening up. Like, if you want to like get really irrational, my kind of vision of things as we go forward, as like more relevancy of digital currency comes into people's lives, like the ability to work full time in like this digitized fucking economy makes sense for a lot of people who would want to do that. And if they can replace, like if they're going to get replaced in some aspects, like 10 years from now, I reckon there'll be entire sectors of employment that just won't exist at all. So what the fuck are they going to do if they then can go into a digital product or experience and actually make value whilst doing that? They're probably going to live and operate in that experience, right? I don't know how, who's going to make it, what it looks like, full stop, bro. Like, that's not my job. I'm just like projecting a potential outcome for certain humans over the next 10 years or so. I think there probably will be environments where they are almost metaversal, and they operate, earn their funds in there, and it is somewhat game-like, right? So we will see if we get there or if we die before, because I got scared we were dying when I saw 89 Bitcoin the other day. Like
88.5 it went.
88 was the lows. Fuck me. Here we go. Well, sub 3K ETH as well, so that's fucking awesome.
88.6 it went.
Yeah.
Sub
Wall Street's feeling good.
we approached sub $2 XRP, which is its XRP is 2.09. It went to 2.03. If it goes below $2, it's a bear market, guys. $1 XRP it's finito, over.
Rose, no, XRP is fucking the
normies coin. Exactly.
Normal,
so if the normies are dumping, we're cooked, boys.
I genuinely don't think. I think if they're dumping, they're probably just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm holding mostly.
Yeah,
and like this was just supposed to go up. So
they're like, let me sell my crypto and top blast Nvidia. with record earnings in an AI bubble where 30% of the market cap of the United States stock market is AI companies. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's actually crazy. I saw a YouTube video that was talking about that the other day, and I was like, wait, yeah, this doesn't actually sound good even now.
Yeah.
And
Well, the aspect where it's still okay is that it's still all these tech stocks, and apart from the people invested in them, when it bursts, it shouldn't be too devastating to people who, like, it's not like these companies are employing millions and millions of people, right? It's not like when the real estate bubble popped and stuff like that, where people lost their homes. It's like it's a reassuring thing of, even though the bubble is quite like huge, it's like, obviously not going to be good for the economy when it pops, but it's still the companies that survive will be hopefully advancing humanity as long as we regulate it properly. And you're not, it's not companies with a ton, as I said, tons of jobs on the line. It's quite the opposite, actually. They're trying to have as few jobs as possible.
Yeah, facts. Honestly, all you need to do is go use ChatGPT free version for a little bit, and then you'll realize how fucking the AI bubble is. It actually can't cook me breakfast. It's real, because I think AI at the consumer level right now is fucking dog shit. Like
I disagree. It makes my life way easier. I can just I use it to synthesize information. Ooh. I can just screenshot the whole page and ask for 2 bullet points.
No, I mean, like there's things that are good about it, but it's not impacting.
What do you mean? Sorry,
I don't think it's impacting it's not impacting the masses in that way.
How would you like it to impact the masses?
I'm saying that it's not infiltrating the lives of the masses.
How do you what do you call it? What would it take for you to think that it's infiltrating the life of the masses?
So like everyone right now are still using Nokias, and like the first iPhone is out. Whereas today everybody has a smartphone.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying like for the value of AI, why I'm agreeing that the bubble is a bubble and why that value is inflated, right? Is because we're at the early phases where it hasn't impacted the masses, right?
I don't think impact has got impact is not really
okay. Then infiltration, remove.
But even infiltration, I just think bubble just means it's overvalued. It doesn't mean it's not doing anything. It just means it's overvalued. It just means companies are raising hundreds of millions of dollars without a product. That's overvalued. It doesn't mean that ChatGPT isn't on everybody's phone, or that most companies are using AI to do customer service and stuff like that. So it's AI is present in everybody's life, whether they know it or not. It's actually infiltrated everybody's life.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Yes, but they're not paying for it.
Yeah, but they're paying for it in other ways. If you're paying for a service that uses AI, that's paying the AI companies, you're paying for AI.
Oh.
Also, we're sub 90K, 89K Bitcoin. Let's go down.
Are we there again?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it just dinged it.
This is crazy. It's been like a down only for fucking forever, bro. It's been like almost a month now, or what? Like 15 days.
Flashback to when I was saying October. We literally have not gone up once.
No, we went
down.
We've been down since the 27th of October was the lower high.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh God.
But the thing is, though,
I can't send my monkey for training. What the hell's going on? Is it down?
Is it what? Are you getting an error message?
Yeah, all the time.
So that means you did the same type of training twice in a row.
No. I'm doing all different training. I'm doing all.
What's the error message?
Hours.
What's the error message?
I even went to individual. I click start. It's not starting.
Only downs. Wow.
Ouch. Good luck. This doesn't look too bearish to me, to be honest. When I look at it, I'm gonna just be real.
Yeah.
It doesn't look too bearish, or it looks very bearish.
No, it doesn't look bearish to me.
No, it's fine. It's not a double top.
No.
This
doesn't look bearish to me, bro.
You're giving it out to everybody to see Sophie Rain on their timeline. You know, they're like, Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's like so someone's wife is like, hey, why is it on your timeline? Oh, it's just Guy Stark that I follow. He keeps posting
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
it's
He's
farming
trying to farm
impressions. I'm
impressions.
farming
That's
impressions,
why.
lads. Yeah,
And then
yeah, yeah.
they're reacting with it, so they see more of it. You know, they're like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
just helping him get his
Yeah, yeah,
impressions.
yeah. Thank you,
Fucking
Yeah.
guys. Thank you.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start retweeting the replies. The more people can be affected by it. All right. Well, we're gonna hold fire on the Fable and stuff. People have been excited about the guilds. But I'm gonna need Cam to be here on that one. The only thing that's happening in the space is that there are some new cats in the alley. You guys got thoughts on
Meow,
the
meow.
silly, what they called, silly kitties cat? I don't know which form of cat is it. But Kagi tweet saying something like he's sad. I gotta get on my laptop because the Twitter doesn't work on this computer. But do you see it as beef? Is there beef? Is there not enough room for the two? Or like, should we be approaching this differently? We're an open market. Like, I don't feel too great about it. I was gassed. Kagi was like, I got this IP. I'm about to launch it. I was like, yo, sick. Like, I'm excited for it. And
out of all the animals you could have picked, I don't know. It seems a bit counterintuitive to launch something where there's another. It's not just another cat IP. It's another kitty IP.
Yeah, it could have been dogs, bro. We don't even have dogs.
Yeah, woof woof. Anyways, I don't know. We'll see. I think my apart from Grand Arena, and I just wait for products to actually launch something, not just post. That's just an announcement of an announcement.
They've launched a plushie, bro.
Okay, my bad. Let's roll it back.
How retarded are we, bro? Talking about
okay,
the
let's talk
network
about it.
already has cat.
Okay, people
and
are
already
not
has
frustrated or pissed off about the IP. No one cares about the IP.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's
I
fine,
just nobody
right?
cares.
It's okay. It can be cats. It can be dogs. It doesn't matter. I think what they were annoyed about was the whole like grant thing. Right? That's what made people upset. That's what made communities upset because we know that there's a bunch of community builders right now live, like Primos and Katie and whoever else that
Tribally.
Tribally. Who else we got
Realms.
here? Realms,
Realms.
whoever it is, right? We got all these guys who've been here for more than 6 months, maybe a year and on, right? Who have not, or Realms, yeah, exactly, and like have not seen a dime from these grants.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys are ones who are not only like, obviously they're doing stuff out of their own pockets and they got traction, they have communities, and they got, transactions and everything. And then suddenly you see like, wait, what is this? What is going on? Like, we don't hear anything. We just suddenly hear that, oh, this is like Kagi's IP or like something that's he's bringing on and he's endorsing. And then like suddenly they instantly also have a grant to go with it. That's going to scratch some heads.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So that's the real problem. No one actually cares about what the IP is or whatever. That's fine. We can support anything that one of us made. But when it comes to like, all these other communities feeling like they got shafted, or the ones that they support getting shafted, like these projects that I mentioned, they didn't say anything themselves, right? It was their communities who said something.
Yeah.
Because their communities are obviously going to stand up for what they support. And I can respect that, right? That shows that there's heart in these communities. Now, did Kitty or Realms or Realm Walkers or any of these guys say something from their main page? No, they did not. So it's not like those projects themselves are being toxic. It's more so that like the communities feel like these projects got shafted, and rightfully so. I'm on that side of it because I feel like, yeah, they should have got grants. Some of these projects should have got grants. Why didn't they? And I also want to know, why did a project that we've literally never heard of get a grant, right? Like, there needs to be some more communication there. Transparency, right?
Transparency, accountability. I don't know.
And how the due process and all that shit works with all these like things like that. That's I think that's where the frustration from the community stems from, and
Yeah.
not about like the IP of like
it's not
Silly Kitties
personal.
or something. It's
And it's
not
hate
that
against
at
Maggie,
all.
It's not at all.
It's
It is,
not that
bro.
at all.
The battle of the
Grander.
pussies.
It's grander. Jesus.
I'm joking. No, it's not. It's you are right. Exactly what you're saying. Like that's where the disgruntled nature comes from. Is the fact that there are so many warriors essentially who have been building. Probably this is like I said, this has been the toughest year yet for me in this space, bro. As a participant, so like I can imagine as a company, as a project, like this year's been fucking hard. And if you just see a
Let me make one more
project
point.
come and get a grant.
If Primos was the one who came on and was like, "Yo, we got a grant from Sky Mavis," you know what would have happened? Everyone would have been like, "Yo, that's awesome, that's amazing," and like, congratulations. Everybody else, all the other communities would be like, "Oh, this is gonna give them life because it's gonna feel like their projects can be next. Their projects can get the attention that they deserve next, right?" But instead, it's like we got all these guys have been building all this time. We don't hear a single thing for any of them, and suddenly something new comes out no one's heard of, and then they get a grant. Is just like a stab in the back, bro.
Yeah, is it a timing thing? Like if they maybe have grants for the other projects, they should have launched them first, and then this
Yes, for
come
sure,
after.
not a doubt, right? So there was just some execution problems there. I'm not saying Silly Keys won't succeed. I think they have a great chance, especially if Kagi's behind it. They can do well, but like, come on, there's a way you gotta go about stuff. And one more thing, I want to publicly nominate fucking why am I blanking right now? I want to publicly nominate Jace to be part of that grant team if he's not.
Mhm.
Because I feel like out of everybody that I've met within Sky Mavis right now and like who's done all this stuff, I feel like he's the one who can have the most cool head and like can assess and see the potential of projects and not have like bias is what I feel. Because like I would be lying to you if I personally didn't think there was some bias involved in here in the selection process of who got this first grant, which is what obviously is clearly frustrating to the community and rightfully so. So like I think someone like Jace would be an amazing person for the job to be like, whether it's spearheading it or it's part of the team or whatever. I feel like he will find a way to be like, I don't know, man, this sounds a bit weird, or like we should do it like this or whatever, because he's a guy who's always fought for the little guys, and also like he's also the last person in, so he kind of can see like community from, without all the stuff. Exactly, from the different perspectives.
Yeah, I'd second that for sure. And he does a really diligent job of like hearing the opinions at the ground level. So he understands where the frustration actually is. He wouldn't dive in and be like, "Oh, cat versus cat." Like he would go and talk to people.
Yeah, he will see whatever. He'll also look at all the other projects and be like, "Okay, how are they doing?" Right? Like, what is going on? Like, I don't know who's on the team who's doing the grants. I don't know a single person actually, right?
Yeah.
But all I do know is that there's some serious hiccups there, and maybe they're also understaffed in that department, right? So they could use some help. That's what I can tell from like an outside perspective.
Right. And I think that's very objective, and that's what you could say at the very least without stepping on any toes. Those are just facts.
They're facts. And I think someone like Jace could help that quite a bit. And I feel like it also works with what he's already doing, because in terms of marketing, he's also working with some of these other projects and seeing what they're doing and like what's working and what's not working. So yeah.
And this essentially is encompassed a lot within the PR of things, right? Because this is the way that people will view Ronin, as Ronin is the one issuing the grant as well. So yeah, definitely under the umbrella of already responsibilities in Jace's role. Shout out to Jace. On that note, today's show was brought to you guys by Kitty World and Kitty Labs, bro. Shout out to the team over there for sponsoring the show. And of course, a lot of their activities are up and running. You can get your kitty tamer missions going right now. If you haven't already, get in at the Ronin Radio good list, because we still have a handful of unrevealed kitty companions, NFTs, to be given out to some of you guys in the chat. But big shout out to our sponsor, Kitty World, locked in. We really appreciate you. So that's where my pussy is. I'm going to end the show. I need to get out of here before I say some violent shit. So I love you guys. It's been amazing. We've been here for an hour and a half. I will remove 30 minutes because 30 minutes was just vibing to music. But Grand Arena is here, bro. I'm liking what I see. That's where I'm going to be in the radio Discord now, playing and grinding out info around Grand Arena. Yeah. And maybe I'm downloading Arc Raiders, bro, because now the rig is there. I'm about to play that game. Yeah.
And you see, because we did the 2-hour training session right as the show started.
Oh, are they almost done?
You'll soon be able to do a second one soon. Because
What did you select? Did you select locked in?
No, standard.
No, standard.
No. I did the math. They all yield the same result. You do standard unless you're adding items. They
Just
all real
lock in, bro.
Yeah, I guess.
He said that. Okay. Also, which one of you is selling his Bitcoin? Because you know how I said we went to 90K. We're now at 88K. So
it's OP holder. Oh my god! Wait, this looks mega.
No,
bearish,
OP holder showed that he bought Bitcoin.
Nah, he's buying. OP holder's buying. He's buying.
Look at that.
That's OP holder.
Look at that candle, bro.
Look at this monthly candle, bro.
We went down. Look at the 5-minute candle. Oh, the 15-minute candle. Look how much we've dumped in the last 20 minutes. We're down like 5%. No, 3%.
Yeah. Dude, they are leaving nobody.
Yeah. They don't want anybody to be in one of these stupid ass longs here. That's crazy. Here on the daily. I really thought this was where the liquidity grab was, around this area. I mean, the lows are probably like 87. And then you could even argue 84, 85.
Yeah, 85, I'm waiting.
Beyond that, broski, if we are going to fill liquidity down fucking here at 66, you'll just catch me next year, bro. Like, maybe even,
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, motherfuckers.
It's going to be fucking devastating.
Will we get 87K by the end of the show in 5?
We might do at this rate, bro. The way it's fucking moving down, we actually might do. But on that note, listen, I hope you have a great rest of your week. The weekend is upon us, so enjoy it, mate. Go touch some fucking grass. You probably need to, but also stay on top of your Mogi training. We have like one more week of like a little bit of peace. And then December begins, and I think we'll have a lot of activities to be.
Isn't it crazy that Christmas is in 1 month? It feels like we were just enjoying Open Ronin. Open Ronin was at the end of January. What the fuck? Where did this year go, guys? There wasn't even any games to play. What the fuck?
There actually hasn't been. Bro, I haven't locked into a game for so long. It feels like I feel unauthentic.
Would you
saying
say
I'm a gamer.
Open Ronin was the worst decision made this year? You think
honestly,
close Ronin in hindsight?
Yes, we should have stayed close Ronin, and Open Ronin should have been in tandem, in sync with the L2.
I wonder who were the biggest advocates for Open Ronin. Are they still here?
Immutable X. I'll have to like refresh my memory, bro, because I remember like being like, "Oh, this is so great! Oh my god, we're open now. Anyone can build here." And then fucking nobody built here. I mean, people did build here.
We did have builders.
Yeah.
We had Realm
we do have builders.
we
have a lot of you guys, right?
I think it's just
Primos. Yeah, all those are Open Ronin builders.
It's a problem. It's a problem of expectations. It's like for me, that's why I have no expectations on the Axie MMO. It doesn't mean that I'm fudding it. It just means the curse of Axie is that of the Ronin community is that sometimes we feel so down bad that we put way too much expectations on something, and then it disappoints us. I'm ready in a year to be happily.
Such is life, brother.
To be happily, pleasantly surprised by an Axie MMO that I can finally play, and then I'll chill around. Whereas if you're just like, oh my god, my whole bags, the last 5 years of my life are relying on this thing being great. You think that thing's going to be great, or you think you're going to chokehold that thing to death?
Yeah. I mean, I could quote some stuff I've been seeing on the timeline right now, but I think it's better. So let's move on and end this show, ladies and gentlemen.
Quickly,
next week.
you better hit end now, otherwise we're
Yeah,
going to
Tuesday,
87K.
yeah. Tuesday, Campunya, Fableborn. We're locking in. We're gonna find out more info on there, and yeah, I think actually we'll try and pull Rare in and see how his Manilla adventures went as well. See, we have a bit of mix of degeneracy and also the horse's mouth information on Fableborn and why I genuinely think this is gonna be seen as definitively the best crypto game that exists. So. Thank you for tuning in, though. Shout out to Demon for being here, and we may never see him again. So RIP's in the chat. Much love, appreciate you, and good night.
No.
We're going down. We're going down, bro.
Yeah.
This is down.
We're going down, bro. Down only.
Down only?
I'm joking, bro. Kool-Aid. Sip that. Sip this, and you'll be okay. You'll make it. I swear.